My name is Scarlett, and I'm 34 years old. For many years, I had everything I thought I needed: a loving husband, two beautiful children, and a life that felt complete. But sometimes life changes in ways we never expect, and we have to find the strength to carry on. I met Jameson when I was young. He was 3 years older than me, kind and hardworking, with a gentle heart that made me feel safe. We married right after I finished school, surrounded by family and friends who celebrated our love. Those early years were filled with hope and dreams. We built a life together, and soon our family grew. We had 2 children, Henry, our son, and Cynthia, our daughter. They became the center of our world, filling our home with laughter and joy. Jameson was more than just my husband. He was my teacher and my partner. He encouraged me to learn about our family business, to understand every detail so I could stand on my own feet. I didn't realize then how important those lessons would become. He would say, "Scarlett, you need to know these things. You're stronger than you think." I listened, though I never imagined I would need that strength so soon. One evening, everything fell apart. We were hosting a dinner to celebrate a new business deal. Jameson seemed happy, laughing with our guests, but I noticed something was wrong. His face flushed red, and he said he felt hot. I thought he was just tired from working too hard. Later that night, his heart stopped. I called for help, but it was too late. My husband was gone, and my world shattered into pieces. The pain was unbearable. I cried until my body ached, until I had no tears left. My children cried too, asking questions I couldn't answer. How do you explain to a child that their father is never coming home? For months, I could barely function. I stayed in bed, unable to face the world. Everything reminded me of him: his favorite chair, his coffee cup, the way the sunlight came through our bedroom window in the morning. One day, Cynthia came to my bedside with tears in her eyes. "Mum, please don't leave us too," she whispered. Those words woke something inside me. My children needed me, and I couldn't give up. I forced myself to get up. I took over the family business, learning as I went, making mistakes and learning from them. I took care of Henry and Cynthia, helping them with school and trying to keep their lives as normal as possible. But inside, I felt empty. Every night, I saw Jameson's face when I closed my eyes. People kept telling me that time would heal my pain, but I didn't believe them. How could I ever feel whole again? Then I found a letter Jameson had written before he died. His words were simple but powerful. "Scarlett, you are strong. Don't let life take your smile. Live fully for yourself and our kids." Reading those words, I realized he would want me to find happiness again, not to spend my life in sadness. 5 years passed. I focused on my children and my work, convincing myself I would never love again. Then I joined a baking class, hoping to learn something new and meet people. There I met Emily, a warm and friendly woman who became my friend. She had a brother named Andrew. When I first saw him, I noticed his kind blue eyes and gentle smile. He was 28, 6 years younger than me, and I immediately thought he could never be interested in someone like me. But Andrew surprised me. He started conversations, asked about my life, and listened carefully when I spoke. One evening, he invited me for coffee. We talked for hours about everything. Our dreams, our fears, our past. I told him about Jameson and how I was raising my children alone. Instead of running away, he said, "I know it's hard for you, but I want to be there for you." His words touched something deep inside me. We spent more time together over the following months. Andrew helped me with work, played games with Henry and Cynthia, and slowly became part of our lives. My children liked him. Henry said, "Mum, he makes you smile again." I realized Andrew was bringing light back into my life, helping me feel alive in ways I thought I never would again. After a year, Andrew told me he loved me. "I want to marry you, Scarlett. I want to build a life with you and your children," he said. Fear gripped me. How could I move forward when part of my heart still belonged to Jameson? But Andrew was patient. "I'm not asking you to forget him," he explained. "I just want to be part of your future." I thought about what Jameson would want for me. He had always encouraged me to be strong, to live fully. I talked to Henry and Cynthia about Andrew's proposal, worried about how they would feel. To my surprise, they smiled. "That's wonderful, Mum," Cynthia said. "You deserve to be happy." Their blessing gave me courage. Andrew and I married in a small, quiet ceremony a year later. We moved to a new house, big enough for our growing family. Life began to feel beautiful again, in unexpected ways. Andrew brought laughter and warmth into our home, not trying to replace Jameson, but creating his own place in our hearts. Now, I understand that the human heart has an incredible capacity for love. Jameson will always be part of me, part of who I am and who my children are. But I've learned that honoring his memory doesn't mean stopping my life. It means living fully, just as he wanted me to do. My children remind me every day of his love and strength, and Andrew shows me that it's possible to find happiness again after loss. Life knocked me down, but I got back up. I found my strength, and I'm living again.